You told them at dinner. The book, the business, the language you were finally going to learn. You described it perfectly. You had thought about it enough that it sounded real. Someone smiled and said it was a brilliant idea. Someone else asked when you were launching. You said soon. That was 4 months ago. The domain name you bought is parked. The new running shoes are clean. The document is empty. Everyone tells you to announce your goals. They say it builds accountability. If you tell your friends, you can't back out. It is a complete lie. Announcing your goals does not build accountability. It builds an illusion. Look at the people around you. The guy who spends 3 weeks designing a logo for a podcast that doesn't have a single recorded episode. The person who spends a week choosing the perfect notebook to start journaling. They aren't preparing for the work. They are buying a costume. You have to look at what you actually wanted from that plan. You didn't want to sweat in a gym for 2 years. You didn't want to sit in a quiet room writing a book. You wanted to be the kind of person who does those things. You wanted your friends to look at you slightly differently. And at dinner, you got that. You got the whole thing in about 90 seconds for free. Some part of your brain filed that away as progress because it felt exactly like progress feels. The applause landed before you even stepped on the stage. But the feeling doesn't know the difference between actually doing the work and just being seen as someone who does the work. It pays out either way. And one of those costs 2 years. And one of them costs a sentence at dinner. So the account got settled. You took the payment up front. The only thing that pushes a human being through the boring, frustrating hours of real work is hunger. You have to be starving for the end result. But you aren't starving anymore. You cashed out at dinner. You ate the dessert first. And now you have nothing left in the tank.